Thank you, John. It's fun to be up here. It's my old Cub Scout leader. There's a lot of faces here that poured into me. So I have a speech here, but I'm going to just pick people out as I see them. Dave Tippy was my teacher. We dissected a guinea pig in your class, and I'm so thankful that I had Morgan Marcaselli as my partner, who became a doctor. I think she carried the weight there. Coach, obviously enjoyed playing, growing up. When I got the phone call, I started to think about awards and kind of what they meant, and very similar. I started thinking about the community of people around me and how I got to where I am. I was thinking about Peyton Manning, and not that I'm comparing myself to Peyton Manning by any stretch, but, you think about when someone gets in the Hall of Fame or inducted to something, they may have an offense. Peyton had receivers, but then I thought even deeper, and Peyton wouldn't be anywhere without Archie Manning and Eli Manning and that other brother that he had. So I would like to spend all my time just thanking everyone that's been important in my life and that have helped me get here. First, the IMG team. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm just really blessed to, have a work family that I can laugh with, cry with, pray with, and just do life together. So thank you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. James, where are you at? I always like to embarrass James. He's been in my life the last 5 years and really showed me how to pour into people, authentically, love people where they're at, and how to enjoy the journey. I'm a little serious at times, so he definitely lightens the mood for me. I'd like to recognize my mom. She can't be here tonight. She's in heaven, hopefully watching down, and she taught me what it was like to serve. My mom was a servant first. She spent her whole life serving others. I just remember growing up, she was down at St. Martin's. She was helping out, doing different things around the community. I remember she would come home and she would tell us she was a guidance counselor for 20 years. And as a guidance counselor, she said, I have two brothers, one of you 3 boys, and every kid that came in. And she just really poured into those kids. She'd come home and she would take our dress shoes and coats and she would be given to the kids. And she just lived a whole life of servanthood. And I was really blessed to be born into that family and have that experience. My dad, my first coach, I learned a lot of lessons there. He taught me one of the most important lessons. He instilled confidence in me. And I think as I now have 4 kids, I'm reminded how important that is, to instill confidence in your kids. He also taught me what it was like to serve in the community you live in. When I was younger coming back, I just remember I was shooting baskets in the Old Boys and Girls Club, and Dad was in there having board meetings with Mike McMillan and the crew, and they're dividing up bills, trying to figure out how to keep the lights on back in the day, and then the United Way and several other things. So my dad really had a passion for the community and really believed in me, and for that I'm grateful. Now I'm going to talk about my brothers. They're pretty incredible. If those of you know either of them, I'm going to start with TJ. He's actually here tonight. We actually talked about this just the other day. He said he realized by the time he was 10 to 12 that he wasn't going to be the athlete in the family, but he supported me undoubtedly in all my sports. He's always encouraged me. And these days it's fun because TJ's inspiring so many people to be great. In 2014, I'll never forget, I went out and watched him run a 100-mile race. He became a runner, running 100 miles. And part of me is competitive, but at the end of that, I was like, if he can run 100 miles, surely I can run 26. So that was kind of my journey into running and taking care of my health. Since then, he's broken down so many barriers in running. Continues to be an inspiration to hundreds of people in our running club, and I'm grateful for that. My younger brother, Todd, he took the jump and decided to join me at IMG and to build a really special culture. Just thankful. He's the yin to my yang. I'm a little bit of a all-over-the-place guy, and Todd brings structure and discipline, and we're very similar in how we approach life and people and faith, and so I'm grateful for him as well. Last but not least, my wife, Angel. She's the heartbeat of the family. She keeps us, going. She pulls us all together. She supports me in all that I do. She helps raise the kids. And she's just awesome. I'll give a little shout out to Steve and Jody, her parents, that raising just an amazing woman, and I'm so grateful to find my soulmate and have that support in my life. In closing, I'd just like to thank Mark and the team for this. This is incredible. I remember when the Alumni Association started and being a part of that. Just wonderful. This community has produced so many good people, and when I talk to people that know people from Marion, they're always about, there's just something about it. The community in Marion is special. The people here are special, and I think the people what's make it. So I'm grateful to be from here. I'm thankful for all of you that have played a part in my life, and all you teachers that continue to pour into kids. It's just so important. So thank you.